Students, in this video we are going to learn about insertion sort, how this insertion sort algorithm works. If you are having collection of elements, just imagine this is our array. We are going to divide our array into two parts in such a way that one part is already in a sorted way and another part is unsorted. Okay, so here this is our name of the array. Okay, from index value 0 up to j we have all the elements already sorted. Okay, from index value I up to size minus 1 we have elements of unsorted way. Okay, so how this insertion sort work? So we are going to choose one element from this unsorted array and we are going to try to find out a proper position for that element in our sorted array. After finding the proper position, we will insert that value in our sorted array. Okay, so after that we will choose the second element and we will try to find out the proper position in our sorted array and we will insert the value. Okay, so every time we will be choosing one element from this unsorted array and we will include this in our sorted array. At last, by doing this we can include everything from our unsorted array and that will be inserted in our sorted array. So this is how we are going to do our insertion sort. That's why the name is given as insertion sort. Okay, we'll see one example, okay, so that you can understand this algorithm. See, I have an array of elements. Okay, the elements index starts from 0 up to 9. So totally 10 elements I am having. I wanted to divide this array into two parts so that one part is sorted and then another part is unsorted one. Okay, so how I can do this? I am going to divide this array like this. Okay, I am going to keep only one element in my sorted array. Okay, so that only one element means it is already in sorted one. Okay, so I will keep only one element in my sorted array and the remaining elements are in my unsorted array. So, okay, so I have index value I which is going to keep track of my unsorted array and index j which is going to keep track of my sorted array, right? So how this insertion sort is going to work? First I am going to take an element in ith index. Okay, so 19 I am going to take. Okay, 19 will be compared. Now I have to find a position for this value 19. So this will be compared with this sorted array in a sorted element in sorted array. Okay, and I will try to find out a proper position and then I will insert this value. See, for that I need a help of a temporary variable. Okay, so whichever element I am choosing from unsorted array, first I will be storing it in a temporary variable. Okay, so that here a whole is produced. Okay, I will try to find out a proper position for this 19 in my sorted array. Okay, so 19 is compared with 10 because only one element is there, so I will directly compare this 19 with 10. Okay, since 19 is already a larger value than 10, okay, 19 is larger than 10, so I don't need to find a position because it is 10 and 19 is already in a sorted position only, so I don't need to make any changes. So simply I will be placing it. Okay, so in my sorted array now I have two elements 10 and 90. Okay, so remaining elements are unsorted one. Okay, So I'm going to keep my index value. I'm incrementing my index value I. Okay, initially I was 1, now I becomes 2. So every time I is incremented. So in this way, okay, from left to right it is moving. So I have to increment my I value. Okay, now I wanted to find out a proper position for this 2. Okay, so 2 should be compared with the sorted array elements. Okay, so for that I am going to store this element in a temporary variable. Okay, so that I have produced a hole in this place. Okay, now 2 should be compared with the elements of my sorted array. Okay, here you can see 2 I am not going to directly compare with 10 because it is already in a sorted way. Okay, so I will simply compare my 2 with the elements of index jth index value. Okay, element which is stored on jth index, that is directly I will compare with the last element of my sorted array. Okay, simply if it is larger, if my temporary variable is a larger one, then I don't need to shift any elements, directly I will place it again. But if my temporary variable is value is smaller than this element, then what I am going to do is, because 2 is smaller than 19, okay, so 19 should be shifted to this position. Okay, it should be shifted by one place. Okay, so 19 should be placed on this particular position. Okay, so then a hole is created here since I have moved this 19 to the next position. Okay, now 2 is compared with 10. Okay, so again 10 is a larger one. So what I have to do, I have to shift this 10 to the next position. Okay, here I will be moving this element. Now this particular location is vacant. Okay, here you can see initially j value was 1, then j value I have decremented. Okay, so I is always incremented, okay, and j is decremented. Okay. Okay, so here I have made a hole. Okay, further I cannot decrement j value because already I have reached 0th index. So simply I am going to store this 2 in this particular position because further I cannot decrement j value. Okay, so simply I will be placing this 2 in this, I will insert this value in the first position. Okay, after doing this I have 3 elements in my sorted array. Okay, so next element is 7. Now I have to find out a proper position for this element 7. Okay, so for that I need the help of a temporary variable. So where I am going to store this element 7, I have stored it and I have made a hole in this particular location. Okay, now my I is being incremented. Initially previously the I value was 0, 1, 2, now it has become 3. I have incremented the value, and j is I minus 1, that is 2. Okay, so now I wanted to find out the proper position for this element 7. Okay, now simply compare this 7 with 19. Okay, since 19 is the largest one, so 19 should be shifted on to the next position. Here I will be writing. Okay, now a hole is produced in this position. Now 7 is compared. Okay, next j should be decremented, right? Initially it was 2. Okay, Now j should be decremented. So now j value is 1. Okay. Now 7 is compared with this element 10. Again 10 is larger than 7. So 10 is moved on to this position. Okay. Now again I am decrementing j's value. Okay. It becomes 0. Now again 7 is compared with this 2 value. Since my temporary variable is larger, immediately this value can be placed on the hole that we have created. Since 7 is greater than 2 means 7 can come only after 2. So already I have created a hole in this place, so I can simply place my value 7 in this particular place. Okay. So after doing this, I have got 4 elements in my sorted array. Now comes 6. I wanted to find out proper position for this element 6. So I am going to take the help of this temporary variable. I have stored this value in this temporary variable and I have made a hole in this place. Okay. Now I have incremented my I value. Now my I value is 4 and my j value is 3. Now 6 is compared with 19. Since 19 is a larger value, 19 is moved on to the next position. Okay, here I have created a hole. Now I am decrementing j's value. See, I is incremented. For one value of I am going to decrement the value which is stored in j. Okay, I am decrementing the index j. Okay, so I have decremented j, so 2 is stored in j. So now 6 is compared with 10. Okay. Since 10 is greater than 6, I am moving this value here. Again I am decrementing the value of j. Now it becomes 1. Now 6 is compared with 7. Since 7 is greater than this 6, again I have to move this 7 to this position. I have made a hole over here. Now I am decrementing the value of j to 0. Now I am comparing 6 with 2. Since my new value is greater than 2, simply I am going to write this element in this hole. Okay, so that I have got, see, now these elements are in a sorted way. Okay, the same way I have to choose this 15 and then 4, 32, 5, 11. If you are doing this thing continuously, then we will get this array which is sorted. So one by one we are going to choose an element from an unsorted array and we are going to insert that element in our sorted array. So this is how our insertion sort works.